funny how the story goes.
I broke my gimbal, so an old school Gorilla Pod vlog coming up today.
Story goes, little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love.
So I'm vlogging on the 5D Mark IV today with the Gorilla Pod old school styles, and yeah, heading to the airport.
The sun is getting warmer. Oh, when we soar away among the clouds, the sky is just a border. Oh, when we're floating up like helium.
I'm at the airport. How crazy is that rainbow back that way? It's raining a little bit here, blue skies that way. Classic send off to Patagonia. I'm sad, quite sad to be leaving Patagonia. It was an amazing trip with Tom and with Greg and with all the other participants. Yeah, just fantastic. It could not have gone better. And I'm already looking forward to next year. We will be back next year, but for now, I'm headed to Santiago and then onwards to the US. First up, a 3-hour flight to Santiago.
Sip me up like lemonade. We both know it's bittersweet. The sorrowness will bite your tongue. No one is forever young. No. Listen the rhythm. I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward.
So I made it to Chicago. No, I didn't make it to Chicago yet. I'm in Santiago, heading to Chicago, and I've got the longest, well, not the longest flight, just maybe the silliest flight ever. I got no problem with red eyes or flying long distances, but I've only got like 5 hours. On this first plane, it leaves at 1:30 in the morning. So it leaves in a couple hours, and then I get in at like 6 in the morning, and I only have like a 30-minute layover or something like that, so it can be tight. But here, let's get on this plane and hopefully I can nap a bit.
Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright. I know the sun is getting warmer. But when we soar away among the clouds, the sky is just a border. But when we're floating up like helium.
Made it to Panama City and have maybe like 25 minutes to get to my next flight. Just gotta move. I think the gate's as far as it could be away from the one I got off at. 5 minutes to make the flight. I made it. I had lots of time, like 10 minutes, because the flight's a little bit, well, it's on schedule, but boarding was a little bit late. Yeah, en route to Chicago. Made it to Chicago. I think I'm kind of getting good at this travel thing. I managed to sleep about 4.5, 5 hours on the first flight, about 2 hours, maybe 3 on this last flight. So basically a full night's sleep. Still feel a little bit out of it though. And yeah, I'm here in Chicago. Time to get to the hotel. I've got some stuff to pick up, some new gear to pick up, and then I'll talk. Let you guys know what I'm doing here in Chicago. I'm at the Marriott Marquis downtown. When I checked in, the girl at the front desk said that I have a corner room. So I'm excited for this. Apparently views of the city as well. Woo, where's the bed? There's no bed in here. There's a couch. I'm guessing that maybe the bed's on the other side. Whoa, this is huge. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Big bed, little lounge area, I guess. Totally unnecessary for me, but awesome. And this is crazy. Look at the view. I just got massive windows. And a view out into Chicago, the lake. I can see Navy Pier. This is awesome. Now I gotta go to one of these Amazon lockers and pick up all my stuff. I've got a bunch of stuff waiting for me at one of these Amazon lockers. So I'm gonna go pick that stuff up and I'll come back here and we'll talk. Okay, I know what you guys are thinking, or at least saying in the comments probably, is that I need to shave. And it's true, I need to shave. But that's gonna happen tomorrow. High on my list of priorities here in Chicago is to go to the barber. And that's not what I'm doing in Chicago, that's just something that I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'll get into what I'm doing tomorrow. First, I got new stuff. So I'm gonna unbox this stuff from Amazon. If you've never done this Amazon box thing, it's genius. You just sign up for a box nearby, it gets delivered, then you walk over there and you pick it up. So good, especially for me because I'm never around, right? So yeah, I got a bunch of new stuff. Every time I come to the US, I've got new stuff. What is in this box? I thought I knew what I had coming, but none of it was from this brand. So maybe it's something else, and I've totally forgotten, or maybe I got the wrong product and the Amazon boxes suck. Oh, I really wish I had a knife. Okay, what is in here? Okay, it is what I thought it was. And it's something I've realized over the past couple days I've become really dependent on. It's the new crane. This is my gimbal. I had the first version of the Zhiyun crane and it lasted me almost 2 years, a year and a half, and I can't believe it lasted that long with me smashing it to bits. This is version 2 Plus. This is the Crane Plus, so this can hold actually a full-on DSLR. I didn't realize how dependent I'd become on having a gimbal until I spent this trip coming to Chicago on the GorillaPod, and then I was really glad I brought this. I'm not a good filmmaker. I'm really not. I'm learning. I've only been doing this for like a year and a bit. Although I've been making videos for a little bit longer, I've only been like filmmaking stuff for a year and a bit. So I'm not a good filmmaker. I really rely on the gimbal. Especially because when I'm traveling and moving so much, I don't have time to set up shots. If I'm in the airport, it's nice to just be able to do a cool, smooth move or a hyperlapse or something like that. So super stoked I got the gimbal back. On to the next boxes. Box number 2. Box number 2 is full of goodies. This is a pancake. Not a pancake you eat, this is a pancake lens, 40mm STM lens. It's f2.8 by Canon. I really didn't like my 18 to 55 or whatever comes with that 200D that I've been shooting, and I've been shooting almost entirely on the ultra wide 10 to 18mm. I can't remember what that is, but I've been feeling like I need a different perspective. I need a little bit more depth, and my 50mm just doesn't focus smooth enough because it's the oldest lens in the world. And I really love the STM lenses, especially for filmmaking. And Canon makes this pancake lens. Look at how small that is. And it's a 40mm, and it's only f2.8, but I think this will be really good for the video, just to give me a different shot style every now and then. What else is in here? A card reader. I got a new card reader because I stopped trusting my current one. It doesn't feel like it's the problem, but I've had 2 cards corrupt on me recently, so I'm worried it's the card reader. So I bought a new one. SanDisk. SD card. I can't remember why I bought this. Oh yeah, I remember why I bought this. I had the SanDisk Extreme Disc before, and I lost it. So I needed to buy a new one. Last package. Oh man, why do they have the double pack things? People ask all the time what filters I use. I use Lee filters. It's not because I think that Lee's the absolute best, it's just they're the most reliable that I've found. And the easiest to use. Their holder system's my favorite system. Yeah, they leave a bit of a blue cast sometimes, but in general, they're pretty good. So on this workshop, I realized I needed something. Because every single workshop, the exact same thing happens. The participants, the students say to me, Brendan, should I use a polarizer on this shot? And I invariably say yes, most of the times, because most of the times they should be using a polarizer. But me, I didn't own one. So they would always ask, oh, if I need a polarizer, why aren't you using one? And the simple answer was I didn't have one. A simple answer is I just didn't want to pack one around. And the really simple answer is, up until recently, I really haven't been able to afford gear that I wanted. So this is kind of a bit of a splurge for me, and I think it's something I really needed to do. So this is the Lee polarizer. It goes on the front of your filter system. This is like, I guess, the holder. I'll give you a cloth for some reason. I have like 4,000 of these cloths, these microfiber cloths. But yeah, the polarizer's in there. I'll start using it pretty soon and maybe do a bit of a tutorial on it. Now, what am I doing in Chicago? What am I doing in the USA? This is what I'm doing in the USA. I'm driving Route 66 from Chicago to LA, the entire length of it. I'm teaming up with my buddy Matt Long, who's a travel blogger from landlopers.com. Matt's a good buddy and an awesome writer, a fantastic blogger, and runs one of the biggest blogs in the world relating to like hotel reviews and travel guides and maybe like luxury destinations and fun stuff like that. It's definitely a different collaboration than I usually do, but Matt's been planning this trip for ages, like 2 years, and recently he asked me if I wanted to join him on this because it looked like fun, and I think that the balance is really nice. Matt's like a luxury guy, likes things a little bit refined. I'm a little bit crazy, high energetic, freestyler, and yeah, Matt's a planner and kind of cautious, and I'm a little bit crazy. So I think it'll be really nice to kind of pull each other together for this project. This project is an assignment. So it's being sponsored in part by Marriott Hotels, which is why I have this awesome room here in Chicago. I'll be staying at Marriott related properties the entire way. So I'll be staying at like Ritz-Carlton's, for example, or a Ritz-Carlton, and the Meridian, and some other places like that along the way that are Marriott related. The entire Route 66, it's gonna take us 2 weeks. We're gonna do lots of stopping. It's not gonna be an 80-hour crazy trip like my last time. We're gonna do lots of stopping. I'm gonna shoot lots of photography. I don't know where I'm gonna shoot photography because I've been so busy I haven't planned anything. I feel kind of bad because Matt has been like sending me messages every day with like spreadsheets and organization and everything figured out, and I'm like in Patagonia going, I don't even know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. So yeah, I'm not planned. I need to sit down and plan this, but I'm really excited for this trip. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to a good road trip. There's nothing I like better than a road trip, and the US is just one of the best places in the world to do a road trip. Route 66, obviously classic, absolute classic destination. So I'm stoked for that as well. And I think that's all I have to say today. It's been a long day of travel. I'm excited that I got some new gear, pancakes, and gimbals, and all that fun stuff. And I guess I'll see you tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go out and shoot a sunrise here in Chicago. Don't know where yet, but I think that's what's gonna happen tomorrow. A little bit of Chicago, and then on to Route 66. I'll see you there. Peace.